Hi everybody, welcome back. My name is Luke, and this is my very long-awaited review for Annie. So Annie stars Quvenzhane Wallis, who was nominated for an Oscar, Jamie Foxx, Rose Byrne, Cameron Diaz, Bobby Cannavale. Quite a few people are in this movie, and it's not a good movie, as all of you have heard, and I am here to support that. At this point, it's pretty much a fact. Not to sound like a complete dick or anything, but Annie is a really bad movie. It's almost 2 hours long, and it's an excruciating 2 hours. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart, because this movie is just so incredibly, of course, unnecessary, as we've all heard, and it's so incredibly annoying because the singing is just horrendous, and it's the characters. The characters are so annoying and so stupid in this movie. Now, when I went to go see this movie the other night, I actually completely forgot upon viewing this movie, or before viewing this movie, that it's a musical. I completely forgot there was going to be singing in this movie, and once they started that first musical number, I wanted to puke in my seat. I wanted to just... Oh! It was horrible. There's so much auto-tune just jammed into this movie with the voices, because none of these people, I guess, know how to sing apparently, because they have to auto-tune their entire voice, and they try to add this kind of new modern, like, pop twist to all the songs, and it just sounds super bad. It just sounds so unoriginal and just ordinary. It's so PC. And Annie, you know, these songs are catchy, kind of. I mean, these songs have been around for a long time. Annie, the original film, has a lot of memorable music that a lot of people could probably recognize if they heard it. And this movie takes those songs and it just kind of ruins them. They do not sound good. The musical numbers in this movie are not good. Another thing is Jamie Foxx in this movie was an idiot. His character was a complete dumbass, and he was really annoying. He had some heart towards the end, but I mean, for the most part, his character was just incredibly annoying. He was running to be like the mayor of the city, and he was like, if this guy would have been the mayor, I think New York City would have like just burned to the ground the minute he walked into the office, because good God, this guy was a complete idiot and a complete he was an imbecile. And, you know, if this guy would have... I'm just getting really into the, like, what this movie was really about. Like what these characters were striving to be. And, that's kind of how I'm critiquing this right now. But, like, honestly, if that character would have been the mayor of my city, I would have gone nuts, because this guy was stupid. He was very, very stupid. And another thing that really annoyed me about this movie was a lot of it, the reason that Jamie Foxx gets all involved with Annie in this movie is because he happens to save her life from a moving car, and he kind of, initially, he uses her to get publicity for people to vote for him, so they, you know, they feel bad for the little girl being an orphan and everything. That's kind of the point of Jamie Foxx working with Annie. But what happens is, the way people find out about how he saved Annie is some guy on the street was like recording when Annie was found, and this is a very nitpicky thing, but it's just it's an example of the stupidity of this movie. When the guy is filming like the rescue of Annie, they're playing it on the news. They're like, check out this video of Jamie Foxx saving Annie. It shows two or three different angles of him saving her, and it's the exact like shots and angles that they used to film the movie, so it doesn't even look like someone was actually just recording it. It's not all done in one shot like it should be. It's literally like splicing in shots from the movie onto the newscast, and it was so stupid. It annoyed me so much. Quvenzhane Wallis is a great actress, and she obviously is. She won she got nominated for an Oscar. She did not win the Oscar. She was nominated for an Oscar a couple of years back, and she was really good in Beasts of the Southern Wild, but in this movie she was just incredibly annoying, and I totally understand, because the script for this movie is just awful and it just doesn't really give her much to work with, and I feel like she just kind of was in this movie just because, you know, she was asked. And honestly, if you're kind of a newcomer actor, you're gonna take a gig like an Annie remake just to get some publicity and to kind of get your name out there, but this really just was not a good movie for her. It wasn't a good movie for anybody. Jamie Foxx, Rose Byrne was in here, and she just seemed like she didn't want to be there at all. all. Bobby Cannavale was in there, I like him, but his character was just a complete jerk in this movie. And Cameron Diaz is not having a good year, let's just put it at that. Her singing was completely horrible, and her character, I mean, the character is one that was in the original Annie film, but the way she played her was just so incredibly annoying, and I just could not stand Cameron Diaz in this movie. Annie's just a really bad film. I shouldn't even call it a film, it's a really bad flick. I really didn't like it, as a lot of people didn't, and there's just so many things wrong with it that there's nothing, there are no diamonds in the rough in this movie. There's nothing good about this movie. There really isn't. So I'm going to give Annie 1 out of 5 stars. You guys, this is Luke signing off. Please subscribe, and I'll talk to you later.